What's up, everybody? It's your girl Z here. No, I'm joking. That was very crazy.
It was very Zoe 101.
Yeah.
And that's what that felt like. Like iCarly mixed with Zoe 101. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, friends. This is
very different. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
Maybe you should start.
No, I don't like it. I mean, I don't want to. You got it.
I don't like it. It's sick. Okay.
That's not what I meant to say. Freudian slip. Welcome to Selfound, your go-to. Damn! I said it right, too, and I thought you made me fuck up.
Yeah.
So, you don't like go-to, though? No, I don't know how I
feel. Just go! I just want to start. I love it.
Welcome to Selfound. Okay.
Hello, friends. It's Z here. Welcome to Selfound, your personal go-to community first. Your personal go-to? The fuck? You see what I mean? My mouth full. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Z here. Stop, bro. I'm just trying to get through the fucking intro. Start the video.
Are we going to regret our 20s? That's a really good question.
What type of fucking way to start that shit? Let's go.
I see so many videos on my For You page on YouTube about like how to not regret your 20s, or like 10 things I learned in my 20s, or 10 things I regret from my 20s, or whatever, right? And it's like I be thinking about it, and I be thinking like, damn, would I regret my 20s? Cause I'm low-key halfway through it.
True.
I was 25.
What is it? Quarter life. I don't think I regret anything. I'm 23. I haven't regretted anything I've done. I've experienced so much. Like I've lived so many lives. I regret nothing. I don't feel like I should have done anything for real. And I still got 7 years in this bitch.
Dude. And honestly, I will say I don't feel like I'm going to regret my 20s.
At all.
Like, I truly feel like I'm building my life by design. And, like, I'm still young as fuck. And I feel like I'm just now kind of, like, realizing how young I am. Because I feel like all the time, I feel like I used to go, like, all the time through, like, this phase of feeling like I was, like, too old, or, like, I wasn't doing enough. And so it's like, true. Bro, I'm 22. And, like, looking back at it, it's like, bro, I was 22.
Doing all of that shit.
Young as fuck. Like, your little young whippersnapper, really still wet behind the ears. Hated when niggas said that shit to me. But, like, really was not understanding life. And it's like, yeah, honestly, there's a lot of aspects in life and where I'm still like that. And that's okay.
I don't know. So I'll give a little backstory about Zaria in her 20s thus far. So we'll say 20, about to graduate. Because I was 2021, middle of COVID. I feel like that was the year that I decided to lock in. I had a crazy eating disorder. I was working out like crazy every day, running miles. And in Texas here, you couldn't go anywhere. Like, you couldn't go to the grocery store without, woo woo, where are you going? Wow, to get some milk. Shit, like, fuck. Like, it was strict around this motherfucker for a little bit. So once I went back to college, I graduated 21, started it off at a casino. Started off 21 at a casino, drunk out of my mind. With you. Drunk as shit, blowing money, made $800. We won't talk about it because I blame her for the reason I didn't have more. But made $800. Drunk as shit, smoked a blunt. I was like, this is the good little city. Like, I don't know. I never watched Power, but this is a big rich town. Hey, what? We just come from the poorest part.
What?
Like, that's the shit. Like, yeah. I was really feeling like I was that bitch. Like, period. Came back to Houston. Tax consultant. Was making the most money I've made in my life. $60,000. I'll be vulnerable. Yes. Right out of college. Yeah, that bitch. Yeah. No, I've lived so many lives. I went through 21 with some friends, lost those friends by 22, gained a perspective, increased my spiritual journey.
Yum.
Really locked in on my goals.
Go ahead.
I feel like I've developed into my grown woman body.
Come on. It's not even your final form.
Exactly, for real.
Ooh.
I feel like skin has been glowing since I came out the womb. Like, you know, hair growing fine. Lock journey is what I experienced for most of my 20s thus far, and I feel like that's helped. That's helped tremendously. Some family drama here or there, but I don't think I regret anything I've done.
Gross.
I feel like I'm really operating out of my truest form. And I feel like even when I make mistakes, realize that it's okay. I didn't know no better. But now I do, and I'm not going to make those same dumbass mistakes. I think my 20s, I think my teens, I kind of had to get rid of a lot of the internalized shame that I had. So when I hit my 20s, bitch, I was ready to step the fuck out. I feel like I've been stepping ever since.
Like that.
Yeah.
For me, my 20s started, I was still in college for sure. COVID didn't start till my senior year of college. I was 21. So, like, I graduated. Oh, bitch, I graduated 2021. It's all murky.
COVID caused a lot of internal damage.
I graduated 2021, though. I think I was 22. Just turned 22. Moved to DC, making $72,500 a year. And that to me, that was a lot of money for me. Most money I ever made. Most money my family's ever made.
Yeah.
And then, within a year, went up to 108. So really killing it.
At 22.
6 figures, exactly, 22. Yeah. First person in my family making 6 figures.
Period.
And then I meet a little so-and-so, a little shorty that go to Howard. And like we link up or whatever.
You know?
We link up or whatever. And somehow I get convinced to move down to Houston. So I find me a little job in Houston, working as a little data analyst and tax consultant. It's cute or whatever, making 110. Like I'm going up. I'm incrementally like increasing my life. I'm moving snazzy. I'm living my best life. I'm having fun. I'm going on random like trips just on the weekend. Like, you know what? You don't want to go to the beach?
Let's do it.
Let's go to
Big
the beach.
Ben, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, let's go to the park. Let's go get drinks.
I wanted a new car and I bought a new car because I had the money to buy a new car.
Yeah.
Really great. Within 6 months, went up to making 120 because I'm that girl.
That girl.
Like when I tell you, I'm good at what I do. Like there's no questioning that. There's I don't even want to get into that because like I'm just gonna brag about myself.
Look, talk to the folks because you deserve it.
I mean, but actually there is.
There is because you're that bitch.
Job.
No, tell them.
So if there's anyone who is employing, and there's like recruiters out there, I am a data analyst. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of experience. Hit me up on LinkedIn or just comment, put something in the comments.
Yeah,
I'll respond.
We'll let you know.
Look at my YouTube analytics every single day,
or else
even though we don't get any views.
You'll get hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Huh? But yeah, I started making 120. Yeah. And so that's when I was really feeling myself. Like I'm living my best life. And at this point, I'm 24. So like my 20s,
they was pretty lit for at least the early ones.
My 20s was really giving. I'm having a good ass time. I'm living pretty. Like I'm looking good. Mm-hmm. It's looking good.
You living that life, living a vida loca.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happened? Cause it really.
I lost it all.
You didn't lose nothing. It was taken from you.
I don't got it no more.
But I feel like there's a difference between, oh mom, I lost this $20, and oh mom, this $20 was taken from me.
This bitch jumped me.
Like, jumped me and took my $20. I feel like it's the two different reactions. So let's be technical.
She waited for me once I got off the bus. And then she told me to take off your shoes and give me your lunch money. And I was like, I can't take off my shoes because I gotta walk home.
My mama gonna beat me up if I don't come home with these shoes.
So she was like, all right, give me your lunch money. She still beat me up anyway. So now I'm about to get a double ass whooping because I know you're gonna give me a whooping.
But again, she might be easy on you. Lose, that's your ass.
No, yeah. No, yeah. So I had a huge, crazy, stupid, dumbass health scare at the end of 2023. Ended up developing a chronic disease and got fired from my job.
And I blame turkey leg hood.
Yeah,
like I blame turkey leg hood.
I mean, I can't imagine they were the reason that caused the whole chronic condition in my body.
They're shut down, and I don't know what
they are shut down.
I don't know what they was doing in that motherfucking kitchen. They could have been serving us fried rat, and it might have developed something. We don't know what the fuck they was doing, but I do know after that point is when she was sick.
But you know what's funny? Like, when I look back at my life, or like when I look back at like my 20s, like in that time period, and I think about like the progression of like my income and stuff, and when I be bragging on myself, it sounds really good, but honestly, like there's so many other aspects about me that weren't all that great, that like I didn't love, and that like I really wasn't happy. But like I feel like things are like the inverse now. I don't make no fucking money at my job. I don't make no money at my job. I'm a data analyst.
And honestly, that's the truth of the 20s.
And it's like I make a fraction, and I mean quite literally a fraction of what I used to make.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm so much happier than like who I used to be, and like so much more confident in who I am. And I almost want to say at what cost?
Your growth.
Yeah, I've grown a lot.
And
but soon I'll be happy and rich.
The thing is, I don't know. I hope when I look back at my 30s that I don't regret my 20s. I feel like the duality of me making the most money I've made and also being the poorest that I've been currently, while a really fucked up lesson, a lesson nevertheless. And I am excited to see who I'll be at 30. I'm excited to see how I'll be at 40. And I can look back at this time and be like, damn, that was stupid. Or, damn, I did my one. But all I can really do is hope that I listen to myself.
Honestly, you said something earlier when you were like going through like your monologue about like just being true to yourself.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, as long as I continue to do that, I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy with what I do, with the outcome.
Because I feel like regret, I don't know, kind of signifies like something I wish I had done. And like I said, I've been dismantling specifically like the shame that I put on myself and the shame that people use around me. And I don't know, now having at least dismantled it in the way that it doesn't affect me as much, it's interesting. I don't regret much of anything anymore. I did what I had to do. Would I do the same as this big grown age? Hell no. Why the fuck would I?
Honestly,
I'm grown, but it's like I was 19. I was 18.
Honestly, I came to that like revelation after like getting fired and dealing with all of that shit. It was like, damn, nothing matters. And really, nothing matters but me.
Nothing matters
in the
but
grand
what you
scheme
say.
of things. No, like nothing matters but me in the grand scheme of things. So it's like I need to like operate always in a way that's like self-fulfilling.
Yeah.
And in a way that like protects and serves me. Doesn't mean that like I'm harming or like hurting other people, but like I feel like that's for me where I'm gonna look back and feel regret. If I like look back and it's like, damn, I don't feel like that was myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah. I really hate that you fucking do that. Okay. I'm not finna regret my 20s. I think so far I don't regret it.
I was like, what do I do?
The little turn to the side, you know what you did.
No, I looked over.
You know what you did. Like, yep, I'm done. Continue. Yeah, you know what you did, bro. Go ahead.
No, that wasn't even it.
Yeah,
what
go
was
ahead.
your question? Ask it again. Please.
Is there
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would change in your 20s?
No. Honestly, no. Like, I feel like my 20s have been great. Even with all the downfalls and stuff. I make myself rich.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. But like, be good to be more disciplined. But I feel like, honestly, if I would have got rich in like my early 20s, I would be so fucked.
I would have been spinning.
Like, I don't feel like I would have had like the character or like the morals to like even handle money or like do the right things with money. And I feel like I would like, I don't know. One, I feel like I probably would have lost it quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I would have done some dumb shit. I always do dumb shit when I get money. Did.
I feel like because of my background, I don't know. Everybody else in my life will tell you differently. I think I'm pretty disciplined. I feel like I grew up in a family that put a strong head on my shoulders for the most part. I got my flaws, of course. But I don't know. I feel like even through my teens and 20s, I've been responsible. I feel like I did what I needed to do. Every time I got like a large fuck ton of money, I always paid off my credit cards first. Like when I was at Howard, $13,000 a semester, and I always paid off my $4,000 credit card.
I would put it like in my savings and then like slowly take it out of my savings just a little bit at a time because I want to go out or I want to go get something or I want to eat something.
I remember when I was young, I was telling my mom how I wanted to get a trust or something when I got some of my money from like Howard and stuff, which is why I said I always said I was always responsible. And I remember telling her that I wanted to do it, and she was like, I don't know, Zara, I don't think you can do that. And I was like, why? And she was like, I just don't think that that's how that works. And I was like, okay. I never looked into it.
Yeah, when people don't understand something, they're just going to tell you that you can't do it.
Yeah, I recognize that now, of course.
Yeah.
But
Pro tip.
But yeah, I don't know. Like my first thought was always, how can I invest this? And then when I couldn't find a way to, it was like, well, like I remember I got a financial advisor, my senior year of college, because I had gotten into a credit union for one of my internships. So I was like, okay, let me see what they're talking about. I mean, they said my credit was shot, girl. And they said it was shot. They said I had to do some work, but eventually I could probably find some shit that I need to do, invest in some properties, all of that.
Period. Investments.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, okay. But yeah, I feel like I've been pretty good. Outside of the drugs, a lot of drugs. Functioning drug user for a little bit of time.
Not me. I'm not nodding because I'm saying like, you know, in being an understanding ear, you know, not me. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like that's so cool. I didn't know that. I feel like I was the same way with money when I was like in high school and college and stuff. Anytime I got paid, I like always put a bit into like my little investment account. And then I don't know, I think honestly once I got my first job, it was just so much money that I haven't experienced. And it
She
was
said,
like,
this is some money.
I'm
What the
gonna
fuck?
keep getting this money
every other week.
Yeah, like
Every other week.
this is like, and I don't got nothing to do with it. Like, I don't got no kids, I don't got no pets. Like, all I have is rent and myself. And I didn't even have a car because I was in DC.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have no bills. Like, I'm really living my best life. And then I started just living a little too much life.
A little too much.
And then it's like, so I don't know, I guess. But even still, I don't think I regret that. I don't think I regret my financial irresponsibility, even though I feel like it's gotten me in many of hijinks.
Honestly,
but
if you don't have
hey,
a time period where you're financially irresponsible, you just do it when you're older. I was doing something.
No, you think so?
Like, genuinely, like, that's why, like, I be seeing the older people in my life. Is this
what? I'm just looking at you.
I'm just making sure this is cool.
Yes.
I've been seeing the older people in my life, and it's like now that they're finally making the money that I did when I was 20. Not even a flex, but like they're starting to make the money that I made when I first stepped out onto the scene. And I don't know, they're financially irresponsible, but they're just older now, so they have some type of justification for it. Like, oh, I've paid my dues, so I can go on these trips, and I can buy these purses, and I can do whatever. You still buying it on a credit card.
It's so fucking backwards, because if you really want to talk about it, you're twice my age, so you really need to be saving.
Like, you should definitely be more invested in your long term.
I don't know.
Than me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. So like, that's why I said I feel like if you're not financially irresponsible when you're younger, you'll just do it when you're older. 'Cause either way, you should have that freedom to do it. Girl, spend that money, get that bag. Yeah. As long as it doesn't cause, irreparable damage.
And then I feel like there's also a learning curve, and then there's also like a diminishing return sort of thing. Like, once you've bought a bag, you've kind of bought a bag.
Yeah, like, and then you're using it and you're like, damn, this bitch cost me $4,000. And like, it's like, right. I've been using it for a couple of months.
Right. And it's like, I have a Louis Vuitton wallet. That shit is worn. Yeah. And it's like, I've had it for quite literally years. I could get another Louis Vuitton wallet, but it's like, I'm just going to wear it out the exact same way. And it still works the same. I don't know. Just for me, I feel like I just start to like value certain like luxuries less because I just don't see it as much as a luxury.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
like
why
I can get it.
Because literally, I was just telling you about this. Because I agree. Because
I agree.
The thing is, I think a certain part of wealth, and one, don't let these people tell you that wealthy people don't buy bags and shit. The thing is, when I get more money, I surely will be buying my Tory Burch. I hate to say it. Like, I will. But the thing is, what comes with a certain level of making money and spending money is that you start to value other things. Like, you get into your repertoire, you get into this balance where you start to realize, what is it that I value? And every rich person values it differently. Mm-hmm. Some, it might be their hair and their perfume. Some, it might be trips. Some, it might be cars, clothes. Yeah. It really does depend on whatever it is that you decide you want to care about, for real. But you gotta go through the pain and the learning curve, like you said, of just
doing dumb
spending
shit.
Motherfucking money. Spend that shit.
Yeah.
You really won't know irresponsibility until you spend your first $10,000 in one day.
You done that?
I have.
Really?
It was so great. It was so great. And I was just swiping.
Yes,
and I didn't even fucking realize. And I was like, damn, I only got $3,000 up in this shit. Fuck.
I did spend $10,000 on a bag.
Yeah.
No, it was $8,000.
Close.
But that was one item, so that's not.
I mean, but also even having that having that type of disposable income where you can swipe for an $8,000 purchase, like that's
that bag too.
Mm-hmm. That's some financial irresponsibility that you got to get out of your system before you start really getting.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've done it.
Like, literally,
like, what if I have the opportunity to do it again? Like, if I'm faced with a beautiful $5,000 bag or pair of shoes, I'm gonna think about it for a little bit.
And I'm gonna think
It's
about
gonna
if
be a
I
little
really
different
want
if it's
it.
like a watch though, or like a pair of earrings. See, I feel like I have to be irresponsible with jewelry because I haven't had that luxury yet. Jewelry's expensive as fuck.
You see what type of luxury we
I
are.
love jewelry. I love jewelry and perfumes. I really do.
For me, ever since I was a kid, I never gave a fuck about clothes or jewelry. And the thing is, I used to get bullied so bad.
Really?
And niggas didn't even know I made more money than them. Like, my family has more money than all of you niggas. But you wouldn't know it, because I don't dress like that. This is not that type of vibe, for real.
No, baby girl grew up on money.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know, you can't tell when you look at me, but you can come over.
You can come over to you see it. You see it, bitch. Yeah. You wanna play with my toys?
You wanna play with my toys? And I pull out my Valentino purse. Like, I pull out all of my shit, and it's like, bitch, what
the little tea set.
Because I did have some china. Like, we got some dolls in there to this day made of glass. I don't know why they're over there. And they're deep in a box. Deep in a box. But it's for my grandma. And it's just, I don't know. I always grew up and I didn't really care about, like, the physical attributes of it all. But I was a travel girly, travel junkie. That and some good food. I'll spend a bag on some good food. Me and my mom love it bad.
I'm not a foodie too bad. I hate it.
I love food.
I love a delicious, like, I'm here for you with experiences. Yeah, I do love like a good dish, but it's like I'm not the foodie. I feel like there's like, I don't know, like a food porn kind of foodie where it's just like almost like
I just want to look at
just a big bunch, and that's just not my style.
I don't know, for me, like, I kind of like, I like the nice like spots. I like the ambiances. Like, I like paying per person and we get a course of stuff. You know,
I do love those.
Like, those are fun spots for me. Like, I'm not gonna go to the, like, can I get, you know, a table for two? Like, no. Like, I have a reservation.
Yeah.
Under Jackson.
But yeah, stuff like that, like an experience.
Yeah, an experience. And I love travel.
I will pay good money for an experience.
Like, bad. And I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some designers that if I see them, I'm spending money.
Really?
Yeah, Valentino is one. I do hate it. I love that nigga.
She always talking about some Valentino.
Leave me alone.
She like Valentino.
I hate that I like Valentino.
Okay, so we know what the rest of your 20s is gonna look like once we get this bread up.
I'm going back to Italy so I can keep getting my purses. Cause remember, my fucking purse got stolen from in Virginia, fucking shit, out of my fucking car. Fuck. Cause the thing is, the car that I had, the fucking door handle stopped working, so I couldn't lock it. And I thought I was cool. I was like, it's okay. This neighborhood doesn't get robbed. It's cool. And I think this one day I was exhausted, so I left my Valentino stuff downstairs. All I had is my work stuff in it. Man, I came out. They rummaged through all my shit. They took all my doobies, and they took my Valentino bag.
The rich girls are always leaving their stuff around.
And it didn't have anything but some work shit in it. I was so irritated. Girl, fuck you.
Super cute.
But yeah, so I definitely think my rest of my 20s is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Cause I haven't changed my spending habits. I just changed the amount of money that I make. And I don't plan to adjust. So 20s is gonna be fun.
I feel like it's kind of funny because like the first half of my 20s, I was a completely different person. And now it's like round 2. Let's see what the next 5 years got for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stay tuned.
Development, growth. That's all I have to say, my love, about that.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.